Hello world, I am What If Study, and today we are doing What If Deku was cursed to Toga? Season, 4? 3? I don't know. Episode 4, I believe. After all of the aftermath, the huge fight, Deku takes up the arm of Toga as they walk throughout the mall. Hundreds flock to the back behind them. Toga pays it no mind, however, as she continuously smiles, staring into Deku's eyes, never letting go. She relishes this moment, taking in her surroundings. She didn't care that everybody was freaking out, nor that Deku's bloodstains on his jacket seemed rockish. She paid it nothing but the grain of salt that it came from. She was almost frolicking on the air, like a pixie floating through the wind. What's next? Deku mentions, cutting out her emotional wonderness. Wonder. What? What's next on the list? Oh, that's right, as she flips out the sheet. You made a list? Like an actual physical list? Of course I did, dummy. As she hits him over the head with the roll of paper, saying, alright, as it flips out, as it hits his head. Immediately showing the carousel as one of the names. Deku's like, no, that we're not doing that one. Oh, you best believe that we're going on that one, silly Billy. We are not going on a freaking carousel. Why not? You wouldn't do it before. But you'll do it this time for me, right? Last time you threatened to Okay. I'll try. Yay! She claps happily to herself. She shivers a little bit as they walk outside the mall, instantly out into the cold weather air. Deku takes off his sort of black sheath jacket, roping it around her waist and also her shoulders, covering her side to side. However, her forearm extended out to the sides, carrying the sheet to her side. She still looked around with that fairy-like wonder. Something that he can never capture. It was the next day as Deku spent all night tossing and turning in bed, looking up to this top of his sheets and then down into this bed, his robotic limbs standing off to the sides of him. The itchiness that they brought along with them, the irritating, noisy mess that they made every single second he used them. They never made a clatter that day. Not even a single clack or clink went around her. God damn it, he can't be thinking like this. What the fuck is he thinking? Get it together, Deku. This girl, she has threatened hundreds. She is the crime boss. But maybe she's... No! I can't accept her just yet. She has not redeemed herself in any way. She's just trying to win me over. I can't just let her have that. What she has done is unforgivable, and she should pay for it. I'm the only one that is in the position to carry it out. He takes a stern stare to the ceiling, focusing on one chandelier. One decorated in sparkles, coated in this golden tint. Its shine sprinkled across the room. All it needed was a simple light source. One single shine of a beam of light. One single speck of pixie dust was enough to make the whole room elate with shiny stars But alas, he drowned out his room, put all of his sheets up, covered every single corner. A null void, a space of never ending. The next day, well, I should say night, he finds his way down to the stairwell. Finally, some of the other heroes got into him, asking him what it was about, what all this is about. Where has he been? Fighting villains? Something like that. Well, it better be one hell of a villain, Mirio tells him. It is. Even the most difficult one. Oh God, her again. You've been fighting her all this time? And still you haven't captured her? We've captured her multiple times. Deku. Will you ever understand what villains are like? Every single villain cannot be trusted. The more that you trust them, the less that you can control them, the less that you can have when you capture them. The more rowdy they are, the more... Well... What? Finish your sentence then, man. Well, I shouldn't around the kiddies. As multiple of the students pass by them, Deku coming out of his sort of mind space, realizing that he's in the hallway. He clears out to the left, finding his way through the corridors, all the way down into the outside. He's starting to see the night as he looks up to the cold Washington air. This was the greatest carousel in the world. The one that she wanted to... Well... As he makes his way to the starting camp, the, tickets at the booth, he saw her from across, as she had already, as everybody already sees him coming, and says, "Welcome, sir, welcome. Yes, please, take your free tickets. Just him, ma'am. Please, back away. Back away." And then she's like, oh, okay. And she's like, "What did you do, Toga?" And she's like, "I wasn't even around." As then she's all dressed up in this sort of top hat and this old-timey garb. "What the hell are you dressed up as?" "What, you didn't get the memo? It was a dress-up party." You see, Deku, the sort of character for this place is an old-timey man, Mr. Monopoly. That's a board game character. Yes, but it's also for the park. You know what? Deku, as hot as you are, you're as dense as a rock. Well, a rock that you can never break. And I'm the crazy that you can never outsmart. Touché. Shall we go? Yes, of course. As she holds out her arm, Deku looks at the arm and then scoffs and then wraps his arm between thine arm. As they start walking throughout the rest of it, she makes this huge big commotion as she knows almost every single person in the park. She continuously says hi to each one of them, asking about their families or kids. "How do you know so much about this place? Did you hire them?" No, these aren't my personal goons." "Well, some of them are." "Toga." No, not this time. I swear. I love this place. Last time I remember you were trying to blow it up. I wasn't trying to... Listen, Deku. The one thing that I had on my list was the carousel. So you want to go on it or not? The stars aren't even out. Not fully. As she looks up to the skies, her eyes elating again. Sometime, though. Someday. Right. First, shall we do the carousel games? The little games off to the side. Oh yes, of course. Aren't you supposed to win me some prizes, Deku? Don't rig any of them for me, alright? Oh no, I'm sure that you can basically destroy every single one. He immediately chooses the water one. To be fair, I don't think that this one's going to be, as he immediately rages and breaks the machine. As, he's like, just shoot straight forward, god damn it. I just need you to shoot the target, you dumbass. As then she's like, okay, alright. How about whack-a-mole? Sure. As he picks it up and just immediately destroys the machine on one hit. The concession stand people are just immediately like, okay, we got a superhuman on premise. It is very possible that we're not going to be able to contain him. Good luck, everybody. As all the employees are just like, oh, god damn it. Maybe we should do the carousel earlier. As he stops, he's still huffing from the rage, as he's like, right, the carousel. He starts following her as he walks up behind her and he looks to her shoulder. He hesitates and then looks down to his hands again. They enter with their 2 tickets as the man grins at both of them. His yellowish hair, slicked back, shortcut. His blobfish sort of looked to him. One of her goons. Of course it was. Stop analyzing everything. It's really not kosher, Deku. Where the hell do you know kosher from? I'm hip. Deku, unlike what you think of me. You are definitely not hip. I beg to differ. Well, are you gonna get on the ride or no? As she pats the seat next to her. Fine. As he sits down on the ride. 2 going up. As then he grinds the things. He smiles, staring at them as they start to rise. He can't help but be over analytic. I'm sorry if I'm ruining your experience by being so on edge. As he looks to her face, still grinning at him. Why do you all smile at me? I'm not that beacon of hope that everybody wants me to. Okay? I never have been. I don't think it was right for me. Whoa, way to dull down the mood, but Moody. As he's like, sorry. She's like, it's alright. I don't think that I was the villain that everybody wanted me to do. Hence why I'm in this situation. As she holds on to her left arm, huddling it closer to her. Deku looks to her arm and to her shoulder. He grabs onto her shoulder, pulling her a little closer to him as she lays her head on his shoulder. The carousel stops. How did I know that you were gonna do this? Shh. The stars. They're all out and about. What about them? It's not like you can ever reach them. What do you mean? All you have to do is try. All you have to do is believe. That fairy-like mentality. That feeling of lightweightness in his head, making him sick. But he wouldn't throw up, nor would he recover from the sickness. Something he cannot define. He looks down to her, to himself, this rugged, tattered mess of a man. Stoned. Do I even earn her? Do I even earn you, Toga? It's not a question of if you earn me. It's never been that. It's always been if you'll have me, and if I'll have you. What the hell happened to you, Toga? accepting your death does do a lot to you. As he grabs onto her mouth, brings it closer to his, as she leans in fully for the kiss. The blobfish man nods his head as he spits up a little bit of acid which blows up in the air, sending off a signal. Hundreds and thousands of fireworks fire off into the space. This exfoliating moment of pure nostalgia will be remembered forever in both their hearts as the fireworks light up the night sky. No more stars, no more everything. It was just them and the exploding sky. Everyone in the park, bewildered by the light show, everything exploding, destroying, and then renewing again, all at the same time. Deku. You're holding me a little too tight. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you all have enjoyed this just as much as me. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.